Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 p.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. We begin with your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. This morning, parents were told not to bring their children to one Henderson elementary school. Review-Journal's James Schaefer is joining us from the campus, Gibson Elementary. And James, what are officials saying is the reason for the closure?
Renee, they're saying it's due to an unexpected number of absences. The principal of Gibson Elementary telling parents, please do not send your children. The email to Henderson parents from Principal Jill Key said, there are an unexpected number of licensed staff teachers absent from school today, and we have made the difficult decision to not have school today. This while the Clark County School District is facing a teacher shortage and has more than 1,000 open positions listed. Gibson Elementary not alone, as on Friday, Southeast Career Technical Academy relocated some students to large areas on campus due to staffing issues.
Now, we've heard from officials, but is the teachers union taking any responsibility for this closure, James?
No, CCEA said in a Friday statement that there has been no union action like this planned. Something to consider is that both of these staffing issues have occurred on either side of a holiday weekend.
James, thank you for that report. And an official with the Clark County School District said it changed its confidentiality policy after an altercation outside Durango High School. Carl Jones, the district's director of enterprise information security, said during a court hearing that school employees used to be able to mark an email as confidential, which would automatically delete its text from the system after a certain amount of time. The American Civil Liberties Union of Nevada raised concerns about the policy, which Jones says was changed after the altercation in February. For more on this story, log on to lvrj.com and look for this article.
I just started crying.
This is Burke Hall, miscommunication with a court-based eviction diversion program designed to help tenants who've hit an economic snag put the military veteran on a path to homelessness. But hours before the deadline, thanks to a referral from the United Labor Agency of Nevada nonprofit, they stepped up to pay Hall's back-owed rent, prompting the complex to halt the eviction.
They just picked up the check from the diversion program, and then they called us.
His church also pitched in to keep him afloat while he regains his footing. A technology equipment issue grounded all United Airlines flights that were not airborne as of 10:30 a.m. this morning. The Federal Aviation Administration website said that the airline had advised the FAA of the ground stop. Televised news reports said United Airlines advised that airborne flights were to continue to their destinations, but those on the ground would be held at the gate. The ground stop was lifted at 11:30 a.m. An investigation is currently underway. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, who's responsible for damage to your car caused by dump truck debris? Well, that's the question tied to a common occurrence in Las Vegas with all of the construction taking place. Many trucks have signs on the back that urge drivers to stay back and that they are not responsible for broken windshields. Despite that claim, the company the trucks belong to are actually responsible for the damage. Read more at lvrj.com. As part of the major project widening on the 215, road closures have been announced between I-15 and Jones Boulevard. These begin today with overnight closures expected and only one lane open to traffic starting Sunday. Take a look at a partial list on your screen for other closures starting next week. You can find the full list on our website. In your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Mostly clear skies are in your forecast for tonight. Light winds coming from the southeast. Evening lows around 72 degrees. For the rest of the week, temperatures will rise back to the low 100s as the week continues. Light winds throughout will stay in this weather pattern of sunny and mostly clear skies all week. Evening lows in the low to mid 70s.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders defensive end Chandler Jones took to social media to air out an apparent grievance with the team. In a series of posts on his Instagram story Tuesday morning, Jones expressed his displeasure over not being allowed in the Raiders facility to work out at the team's gym. Those posts were eventually deleted. The Raiders begin preparation for their season opener against the Broncos when they return to practice on Wednesday.
In health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. When something is off with your lungs, it can signify a serious issue. So early detection can go a long way in helping to manage and treat conditions such as lung disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and lung cancer, the leading cancer killer of men and women in the United States. There are 13 signs your lungs may not be healthy, including chest pain, wheezing, and excessive mucus. For the full list, log on to lvrj.com/live well.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Colorado's stunning upset of TCU and Deion Sanders' debut as Buffalo's coach caused a major line move in Saturday's home opener against Nebraska. The Cornhuskers opened as 8.5-point favorites, but after their 13-10 loss to Minnesota and Colorado's 45-42 win over TCU as 21-point underdogs, Circa made the Buffaloes 5-point favorites. Colorado was quickly bet down to -2 before the line crept back up to -3. For more line moves, read Todd Dewey's betting notebook at lvrj.com.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonacharlies.com to see who's playing. The long weekend made Las Vegas the place to be for Labor Day. Review Journal's John Katzlamides has the recap.
It was a legendary weekend in Vegasville with an only in Las Vegas event at Caesars Palace's Octavius Ballroom. Some 300 couples had their vows renewed at the 70th anniversary of Las Vegas being named the wedding capital of the world. We had 10 headliners. We had a replica of Elvis Presley's and Priscilla Presley's wedding cake from the Aladdin. It was so Vegas, as Travis Clover said. We had lounge legend Sonny Charles celebrating his 83rd birthday with fellow icons at Bootlegger Bistro, and Las Vegas First Lady of Jazz, Michelle Johnson, made her return to Myron's at the Smith Center.
And Downtown Summerlin is kicking off fall with the annual Parade of Mischief. The free event brings family-friendly spooks to Downtown Summerlin Friday and Saturday nights in October. The Festival of Arts also returns starting October 13th. The outdoor event is expanding to 3 days for the first time in its 27-year history. And the 2023 Shriners Children's Open tees off on October 9th. The world's top golfers will take over TPC Summerlin. Tickets start at $35 per day. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 p.m. Be sure to search Review Journal on the platform of your choice to stay up to date all the time. I'm Renee Summerhour. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.